again, North Greenville University and Tiffany Real Estate Farm would like to welcome you to Hayes Gymnasium, here on the campus of North Greenville University, where Christ makes the difference. Yet this time we ask you please rise. The gentlemen, remove your caps for the invocation. Presented tonight by North Greenville Ops Specialist Ben Johnson. Remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Lord, thank you for this day and the ability to come in and enjoy this game of basketball. We ask that you keep these players safe and allow us to have a fun game. Amen.
And now let's meet the starting lineups. First, the visiting Saints. At guard, number 11, Kenny Hairston. At guard, number 14, Jaquan Sims. At guard, number 22, Walter Cole. At forward, number 23, Makumba Kane. And at forward, number 42, Donovan Harrison. The head coach of the Saints is Mr. Brandon Scott. He's assisted by Marquintus Jones. And now make some noise for your North Greenville Crusaders! At guard, a 6'3" junior from Weaverville, North Carolina, number 4, Daniel Burchett. At guard, a 6'2" senior from Greer, South Carolina, number 5, Matt Moore. At guard, a 6'1" sophomore from Simpsonville, South Carolina, number 10, DJ Rowe. At guard, a 6'4" sophomore from Columbia, South Carolina, number 11, Jayla Coakley. And at forward, a 6'6" junior from Rock Hill, South Carolina, number 2, 22, Roderick Powell.
And welcome back for game number 2 here on the North Greenville Sports Network. Part 2 of this doubleheader against Limestone that we have here at Hayes Gymnasium. And we expect another competitive one here tonight. Grace Sutherland and Dave Parson back with you for Act 2 as we get ready to see what the men's team of Limestone can do against the men's team of North Greenville. Now, Dave, this Limestone men's team might be down just a bit this season, 7-8 overall, 3-3 within the conference Carolinas, but that hasn't stopped number 11, Kenny Hairston, who is second in the conference Carolinas with 19.9 points per game, and in their win against Southern Wesleyan that they won 98-70, he put up 27 points, 8 assists, and played all 40 minutes.
Yeah, and the Saints have 6 players shooting over 500% from the field, so that's a big threat to the Crusaders tonight.
Yeah, it's not very often at any level that you see a team with that many players making over half their shots, and Limestone wins the opening tip. And they'll have a chance at the first points from the left side. Now up top, 3 on the way from Mohammed Kane. And that is actually Makumba Kane. Starts us off with a 3-pointer. Now North Greenville trying to answer. Has some players to watch on this North Greenville squad as well. In the hands here, number 10, DJ Brooks. Swatted at and partially blocked, now fouled as Brooks takes a tumble to the floor.
Foul call number 14, Jaquan Sims.
First foul there against number 14, Jaquan Sims, as here are the starting 5 for Limestone. We have Macumba Kane, who just dropped a 3. Number 42, Donovan Harris. Number 11, Kenny Hairston. Number 14, Jaquan Sims. And number 22, Walter Cole, the starting 5 for Limestone. Brooks here at the free throw line for North Greenville. He's one of your starters here tonight, as Brooks makes the first one, along with number 11, Jalen Coakley, number 22, Roderick Howell, number 4, Daniel Burchett, and number 5, Matt Moore. Coaching stats for both these squads. Chad Lister guiding the ship for North Greenville with Josh Milner and Jamal Pryor on his staff as Brooks makes them both. Brandon Scott for Limestone, the head captain, with Marquintus Jones assisting. 3-2, Limestone leads by 1. The opening points, a 3-pointer from the hand of Macumba Kane. Outside the arc here on the right side with Hairston. Hairston around to the left, trying to kick it back out, finds Kane. Kane around to the right side, has Cole. Cole down the middle of the lane, floats it, doesn't get the roll, and over the back call against Cole.
Foul call number 22, Walter Cole. His first, team second.
Will be his first foul. 2 fouls already here. Just over a minute played here in the first half. And again, the clock problems have arrived. Clock not wanting to start on time, so need to run a few more seconds off. And the shot clock doesn't start either. Back underway here with Burchett up top, going over to Moore. Now has Coakley right wing. Carter's going to try Howell up top. He'll hand it off to Brooks, trying to keep the Saints defense moving. Over to Burchett, pump faked on the 3. Will try and step into the circle for 2, and Burchett hits the long 2. Daniel Burchett's one of your players to watch for North Greenville. He's 5th in the Conference of Carolinas with 17.5 points per game. In the loss against Leith McRae, he rattled off a season-high 27 points for this North Greenville squad in that loss. Another 3 on the way, in and good for Limestone. This one from Walter Cole. Limestone starting hot from behind the arc, 2 for 2. Here's Brooks up top, trying to make a move left. Instead, wanted to go right side to Moore, and Moore was tangled up with his defender. Putting some half-court pressure on the ball, and a kickball or off the knee of a North Greenville player, so it'll stay with Limestone. And we resume play quickly. Hairston with it. The junior from Charlotte, North Carolina, has lit up the scoreboard this season for the Saints, as now TJ Shepard has it, trying to go underneath, knocked away by Burchett, who picked up the loose ball. Burchett back to Moore, and he gets a little bit of pressure put on him. He'll hand it off to Brooks. Brooks takes point, runs it back to half court. Now we'll try up top and hand it off right side to Coakley. Coakley for Howell, one-on-one, off the glass and in, and Roderick Howell starting off with 2 points. Able to jump over the 6'7" Donovan Harris, number 42. Limestone's got 2 of those guys on here. They've got a pair of 6'7" and a 6'8". There's Limestone. We're tied up at 6. Saints down the middle. No roll from Shepard as Burchett gets to move the ball into front court. Burchett fires it back up top to Brooks. Handed off right side Coakley, now Moore. Moore fakes a step in, gets it to Burchett. Pump fakes on the 3, pulls it back, kicks it out to Brooks. Still plenty of time to shoot as Brooks drives into the free throw line. Off the right rim, no good. Rebound saved by the Saints, Harris. Here's Shepard with it over to the left side. Now transitions over right. Flings it back to Kane, and now left wing for Hairston, and up top for Cole. Back right side to Shepard. Shepard gets a screen set from Harris and kicks it right over to Kane. Kane will try down the middle, flings it over left, And a late foul called against North Greenville against Coakley for his first.
Gray, we need to keep your eye on Kenny Hairston, rather. He's attempted 216 field goals, which is high for the team, I believe.
Yeah, so far he has not attempted.
Yeah, he just missed one there.
As that's Brooks gets the rebound. And now Coakley and Moore. Howell on the right side, tries to put it up, high shot. Second chance doesn't go in either, and Harris reaches up for the rebound. As here comes a rattling in dunk from Makumba Kane. And timeout called. That's a Crusader timeout, so they'll burn a timeout here early, 15:40. Left to play in the first half.
Gray, I mentioned Hairston for the Saints with his field goal attempts. He's also attempted 154 threes. So he's not afraid to put the ball up to the rim.
Yeah, apparently the rest of his teammates aren't either, as Limestone's already 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. They've only made one two-pointer so far through these, almost through these first 5 minutes.
Swords up app. Click the app and then find your way to the events tab, clicking on tonight's game. Once you've checked in, you'll be awarded the points. And Doug's a loyal Crusader fan.
We mentioned Hairston to watch for Limestone and Burchett for North Greenville. Also want to give shine the spotlight on number 11, Jalen Coakley. Had a pretty good game last out against Lee's McRae, 11 points, 5 rebounds, went 3 for 9 on three-pointers from beyond the arc in that loss against Lee's McRae. See if he can do any better tonight, as a big block from Limestone will leave North Greenville without any points, and now a 3 on the way, in and out, no good from Hairston. So Hairston starting 0 for 2 now. Brooks gets the pass, goes over to right side Burchett. Burchett in the lane, nowhere to go. Kicks it back outside to Moore. And Moore called for the travel. Late sub running on for Limestone. And Nehemiah McGriff checking in. Switch him for Makumba Kane. Right side in the hands of Hairston. He'll move it over left side, trying to create space, get it to Cole. Cole down the middle, guarded by Brooks, will put it up one-handed, no good. Howell with the rebound now. Brooks will bring it into front court for NGU. Pull up just at the top of the key. He'll drive in from the right side. Runs out of real estate, gets it back to Coakley outside the circle. Coakley right side Brooks. Brooks still over there. He'll drive in, put it up. Popped up again, gets his own rebound. Out to Moore for 3 right side. 2 strong, no good. And McGriff with the rebound. Here's Shepard up top. He'll launch a 3. That's no good, wide left. So both teams missing buckets. And here's Brooks across the timing line. Handed off to Howell. Already with 2 points for Howell. Howell gives way to Burchett. 2 points for Burchett as well. Well, over on the left side with Moore, trying to go screen set by Coakley. Moore to the lane, kicks it out to Coakley for 3 from the left side. That's in and out, no good. Running out of time to shoot as well. North Greenville now almost at a 4-minute scoring drought as Limestone launches another 3 and bombs away for Kenny Hairston. First of many, I'm sure. As North Greenville now without a bucket for the last 4 minutes. Howell on the left sideline kicks it out to Brooks for 3. See if he can end that drought. Cannot. Rebound will go to Cole. Hairston right side on the 3. In and out, no good. Rebound to Burchett. I think Limestone's going to be one of those live by the 3, die by the 3 teams tonight. And so far, they're rocking pretty good. 50% as they're 3 for 6. Brooks up top, goes to Coakley. Coakley just shy of the free throw line, gets it back to Brooks. Brooks up top, surveying the landscape, fires it left to Coakley. Coakley spins underneath, puts it up for two, and no good off the right rim. Here's Shepard from the left side for Limestone. Cross the circle over to Cole. He'll put up a fadeaway in and out, no good. Offensive board and 2 points for Harris. They're going on 5 minutes without a bucket for North Greenville. 13-6, Limestone leads by 7. 2:13 to play in the half.
Crusaders shooting 20% from the field right now.
Burchett up top over to Brooks. Brooks to the free throw line, back out to Burchett. Brooks again, still up top with Burchett right side. Now Burchett will come in motion. Moore gets the pass from Brooks, and now Burchett all the way to the left side with Coakley. 5 to shoot for Howell up top, right side Brooks. 3, 2 to shoot. Moore's got to put it up, and off the rim, lucky to avoid a shot clock violation, and the scoring drought continues. Shepard from the left side, left-handed up, no good to strong Burchett with already his 4th rebound. He'll try and take it himself, fire a pass, and off the foot of himself. And the substitutes were stacking up on the scores table. 3 for Limestone, 2 for North Greenville, and I think this is our under 15 coming with 11:30 to play in the half. 13-6, Limestone leads it by 7. This is their largest lead of the game so far. North Greenville has gone almost 8 minutes without scoring.
Got North Greenville Crusaders 2 for 11, shooting at 18.2% now from the field. 4 attempts on the 3-point, and none of them made. So North Greenville having real dismal shooting right now.
And they're getting good possessions. They're running the shot clock almost down, and hopefully they're aware of that. So they're taking possessions away from Limestone, but not getting points on the end of it. So run the clock down all you like, but need the points to pay off in the end. A cold shooting night here for North Greenville as we about a minute and a half shy of the first half. The clock will stop again in 90 seconds when we get under 10 minutes for another timeout. And all the starters for Limestone have scored except for number 14, Jaquan Sims, but he has not attempted a shot.
North Greenville just now making their first change of the game.
See, number 1, Danico Jackson, saw him come in, and number 3, Covey Tate. Jackson will inbound to Tate, just barely inside the circle. Now Burchett outside, goes back to Coakley, right-handed for 2, no good. Limestone fouls.
Foul call number 21.
Coakley to the line for free throws. Looking for his first points of the game. He's 0 for 3 on the floor tonight so far. First one up, good for Coakley to cut the deficit to 6. No good on the second one, so 13-7, Limestone up. And with the ball is a move from left to right down the court floor in the hands of Hairston. And had a pass tipped up and stolen by Brooks. 3-on-2 here. Brooks to the right side. Coakley puts it up and in, good.
Number 11, Jalen Coakley.
13-9 after the bucket from Coakley. Hairston once again over to the left side, almost stolen away again, but not quite. 3 on the way, in and good. And Limestone answers in the form of Montrell Goldston. 4th made 3 of the half for Limestone already. Jackson over to Brooks, right side. Brooks brings it up top to Tate. Tate over to Jackson. Jackson inside down the lane, fires it out to Brooks, right side. Brooks, fade away from the right, no good. Rebound will go to Hairston. Hairston moves it up the court floor, pulls up on the right wing, transitions up top. And see, we had a whistle and a foul signaled in against Danico Jackson, number 1.
Danico Jackson, his first.
For his first foul. Only the second team foul against North Greenville, so inbound coming up for Limestone. Hairston over to the right, picking up Sims over there. Sims brings it up top, fires it back right. Goldston's there at the free throw line, flings it back outside circle. Hairston right side, gets around Jackson, pumps into Coakley, or no, that's Tate. And Tate whistled for the blocking foul.
Foul on the shot, number 3, Kobe Tate. His first.
That'll be his first foul. And shooting foul for Hairston. He'll head to the line. Hairston in and good on the first one. That's fourth point. That's fourth point for him so far. Second one up and gets the favorable roll. 18-9, Limestone leads. Halfway through the first half here, and Limestone leading by 9, threatening double digits. See what Burchett can do about that. Foul away from the basketball, almost all the way on the other side of the court. And it's against Goldston for his first foul. And this will bring us to the under 10 timeout. With Limestone leading 18-9 behind the three-pointer Macumba Kane, who leads the team with 5 points. Hairston catching up to him now. Hairston's up to 5 as well. North Greenville's got to get somebody going. Coakley right now on top with 3. Hal, Burchett, and Brooks each have 2. So break time for us. Bring it back for the rest of the first half here. 9:56 to go, and Limestone leading 18-9 here on the North Greenville Sports Network. Both teams retaking to the court floor with 9:56 to go here in the first half. Limestone leading 18-9 in this Conference Carolinas matchup. North Greenville still looking for their first conference win of the season, starting conference play 0-4. Inbound tipped and knocked out of bounds off of North Greenville, so right back to Limestone it goes. Hairston over to the left side for number 14, Sims. With it on the left side, back to Hairston right. North Greenville giving him room. He will fire the 3, and instead it is Sims in and out, no good off the right rim. Here comes North Greenville. Brooks. I know that's Jackson. Jackson up top. Over to the left, trying to go Tate. Instead, we'll go to Burchett left side. Spencer Kirkpatrick now into the ballgame for North Greenville. See him underneath there, and wearing number 32. Right side now in the hands of Brooks, trying to go underneath to Tate. Tate reaching over Harris off the glass and in. Tate in the stat book with a bucket. And it's 18-11. Here comes Sims up over to Hairston. Hairston with it, trying to get a screen set, fires it back left to Sims. Sims drives in, now looks for help. Has a pass underneath, knocked away, but corralled back by McGriff. And now it's back outside the circle. 10 to shoot for Limestone. They will for 3. Short, no good from the hand of Golston. Kirkpatrick posting up the rebound. Here comes Jackson down the right side. He'll drive in underneath the basket and have a pass tipped off the hand of Golston. Might have been intended for Burchett.
Here in the game for Limestone is number 1, TJ Shepard. Also in the game for Limestone is number 23, Macumba Kane.
Macumba Kane back in for Limestone as well. Tied atop the scoring chart with 5 right now with Hairston. There's Kirkpatrick at the free throw line. Hand off to Tate. Tate back outside the circle and have Jackson right side. Jackson over to Coakley, under 10 to shoot, as here's Tate spinning in the lane. He'll put it up with a right hand, no good. Tough night shooting for North Greenville as the clock runs to 8 minutes to go. Hairston up top, gets the space, he'll fire the three. Too strong, no good. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks down the far side of the court, gets to the free throw line, brings it back outside the circle, and will dribble it over to Jackson. Now Tate has it right side. Tate spins around against Harris, flings it back up to Jackson, and now 10 to shoot. Brooks left side has it now as he'll bring it over to Jackson right side. Jackson drives in with 5 to shoot, flings it back out, 3 on the way from Brooks. In and out, no good. Fresh chance though as Kirkpatrick gets the rebound. Here's Tate at the free throw line, back up top to Brooks. Brooks hands it off to Jackson as shot clock been reset, just now rolling under 20. Brooks up top, screen set by Tate. He'll test the right side, nothing doing. Here's Jackson in traffic, 10 to shoot. Coakley, or that's Brooks right side, drives in, outmaneuvers a man, doesn't get the roll. And a foul called on the rebound. And we'll go against Danico Jackson for his second.
Crusaders shooting percentage on the field goal now 23.5. 4 of 17 from the field.
And 0 from beyond the arc, 0 for 5. As here's Hairston right side, and he has Shepard over on the left. Back to Hairston right. 2 defenders draw to him, and that it leaves open Kane, who missed a wide open jumper. And now Burchett running to the left side of the circle and will fire it right side to Jackson. Jackson has it on right, he'll give it to Moore. Moore looking for help, bringing Burchett in motion, and will instead give it to Kirkpatrick. Kirkpatrick looks left, goes right instead, hands it to Jackson with 10 to shoot. Jackson drives in, tiptoes the baseline, and dribbles it out of bounds back to Limestone. Limestone still leading by 7, and the clock not wanting to move again. Boy, both teams now in a scoring drought. Limestone hasn't scored since the 10:56 mark. That's over 4 minutes. North Greenville hasn't scored since the 9:17 mark. In the hands of Cole on the left side of the circle, wanting Harris underneath, instead goes to Harris. Hairston back over to Shepard. Shepard right side. Cole, 10 to shoot. Cole drives into the free throw line. He'll try and hook it in, no good. And Howell just did get a piece of that one, and another rebound foul.
Foul called number 42, Donovan Harris.
Push called against Harris. Will post up his first foul. Limestone at 5 team fouls, North Greenville at 4. And just over 6 minutes left to go in this first half. Jackson over to the right side. Handed off to Moore. Moore fires it up to Burchett in the middle. Gets the screen set by Howell. Burchett tests the right side, gets tangled up, breaks free, and travels. Tough sledding for Burchett tonight. 2 points, 6 rebounds as the first half almost 2/3 of the way over. Almost mirroring the struggles by Karen Donahue back in the women's game. Hairston right side goes to Cole left. He'll hand it off Shepard in motion from left to right. And Shepard travels. Back-to-back travel calls.
I question whether I should say this or not, but the temperature and North Greenville shooting percent about tied at 23.
Yes, about the same. Oh, boy. Kirkpatrick over on the right side gets the pass from Jackson. He'll give it up to Moore. Burchett has the right side, wanting the three, but not enough room. Gives it up to Jackson. Jackson around the right side, trying to get close to the basket, wanting Howell, and Howell out of position and back to Limestone it goes. Well, the temperature not really that much better than the shooting percentage. 26 right now outside. And Limestone struggling to find the basket as well. All over 5-minute scoring drought for the Saints, but North Greenville unable to cut into the deficit. Right side in the hands of Shepard. He'll move it up top, go left side. Hairston almost open for three. Thinking about it, trying to find room. He'll drive in, lose the ball, picked off by Burchett. 4-on-2 here is Burchett to the basket, in and good, and that will break a 4.5-minute scoring drought there for North Greenville. 18-13, under 5 to play here in the first half. Over to the left side for Hairston. Looking back right, 3 on the way from Shepard. No good, too strong. Ball tipped, kept in play though by Hairston, so new life for the Saints. Still no bucket from them in 6 minutes here as Shepard trying to find Harris, blocked by Howell. Burchett down the far court side. Drives into the lane, knocked away, stripped, and here comes Hairston back. 3-on-3 over to the left side for Shepard, and he'll pull up and let everybody else catch up. Plenty of time for Shepard as he gets some space. Will put up a floater, no good. Ball tipped, and Limestone again keeps it in play. Hairston to Cole. Cole will back it up and give it back to Hairston, still over on the right side as another fresh shot clock for the Saints.
Great hustle by the Saints that time.
That was all Shepard keeping it from going out of bounds in the corner. Here's Hairston, he'll drive down the lane, put it up, and that will break a 6.5-minute scoring drought for Limestone. 20-13 here with 3:30 to go in the first half. Brooks will bring it across the timeline, head over to the right side. Give it up top, Kirkpatrick looking underneath for Howell. Howell spins to the basket and is fouled by Harris. His second. And that will bring us to the under 5 timeout, 2013. North Greenville down 7 in A. And both teams struggling to shoot.
North Greenville shooting percentage now up to 26.
And Limestone down to 30, so pretty even contest here as we'll step away for our final break of the first half. Bring it back for the final 3:18. Limestone up 2013 here on the North Greenville Sports Network.
Crusader fans, to find out the absolute latest information on all North Greenville athletic teams, go to our website at www.nguathletics.com. All North Greenville games are streamed live on the website, along with statistics, schedules, and game recaps. All just a click away. Head over to www.nguathletics.com.
Roderick Howell to the free throw line as we welcome him back here at North Greenville Sports Network. 3:18 to go there left in the first half as Howell hits the first free throw to cut the deficit to 6. Boy, it looked like early Limestone was going to pull away with this one as they led by 9 at the halfway mark of the half, and then both teams suffering from a cold shooting problem, and now the deficit 5 for North Greenville as Howell has put both free throws in. That last time at the line. Hairston over to the right side for Shepard. Shepard into the lane, nowhere to go. Kicks it back out to Hairston with 10 to shoot. He's going to fling up a 3 and miss it wide right. Turn over to North Greenville here and wait on the inbound. Both teams lining up subs as Brooks brings it across half court. Or no, just Limestone with one sub. Let's see if Coach Lister elects to answer. Coakley on the right side now, brings it up top. Howell, he'll hand it off Brooks. Burchett in motion from the left side. He wants the three, got it. First made three of the game for North Greenville with 2:30 to go.
And we got a game again now.
2-point ball game, 2018 Limestone. They're having trouble. As here is Shepard on the left side. Brings it up top, fires it back to Hairston, trying to go underneath to McGriff. McGriff to the basket, puts it up, doesn't get the roll. Battle for the rebound, goes to McGriff. Here's Hairston, pump fakes on the three, drives in, now looking for somebody to kick it to. Fires it outside, and stepping in is Eddie Hunt for two, no good. Howell with the rebound though, 3-on-3, as here's Burchett from the left, in and good, and we're tied at 20. Burchett coming to life. Under 2 to play in the first half. Timeout. Limestone.
And I believe it's for the first time tonight, the Crusaders shooting 30%, well, 33.3, it just refreshed, to 26.9 for Limestone. They're actually out shooting Limestone from the field now.
And if I'm right on this, Limestone has one bucket in the past 8:30, 8:45.
And I can't really say that was Crusader defense necessarily, but they're just mostly cold shooting.
Well,
I wanted to say they've been limestone cold, but that was bad, wasn't it?
I don't know. But it's the live by the three, die by the three mentality. They put up great numbers early, but it's been hard trudging for them as the games wore on.
And looking at the stat sheet, I'm kind of wondering, where's Hairston? I mean, he's playing, but he's not really making his shots.
Only 1 for 6 on those three-pointers. He not had the ball. That is Shepard here as he gives way to Golston. Golston on the right side will now give it up to McGriff. McGriff trying to get underneath to Harris. And a Limestone turnover will give it back to North Greenville with 1.5 minutes. Here comes Brooks over to the left. He'll give it to Moore. Now Burchett. Burchett up top. Screen set by Howell. Burchett on the three. In and out. No good. Here comes Limestone as Shepard outfakes a defender on the left. Loses the ball. Keeps it in play. Kicks it out to Sims. Sims to the free throw line. In the lane. Pops it up. No good. Coakley snags the ball. I have a 3-on-1 here as Burchett matched up, gets it to go over the basket, and hacked from behind, out of bounds. Harris knocks it out of the hands of Coakley. St. Sub as here comes Hairston back on. Still North Greenville ball with now under 1 minute to go in the first half. Inbound will go to Moore, and he'll fire it out to Burchett. Now here comes Brooks. Brooks on the near side looks to take Coakley, swinging around right to Burchett. Burchett back up to Moore, closely guarded by Harrison. Now here's Brooks outside, 15 to shoot. Brooks around the right side, tries to go over to Howell, and it's stolen away by McGriff. Here comes Hairston for Limestone with 30 seconds to go. Will have to take a shot. Over to number 14, Sims. Over right, McGriff. Left side back with Golston. And now Golston trying to go underneath to Harris, and Harris tangled up and fouled.
Foul called on number 22, Roger Powell.
Only first foul against Howell. That will send Harris to the line. And only one more foul, and Limestone will be in the single bonus should they reach that here in the final 20 seconds.
Here in the game here, Crusaders number 3, Kobe Tate.
Sorry, North Greenville will be in the single bonus as Harris misses the first free throw.
Here in the game for Limestone's number 22, Walter Cole.
Pretty good first half foul-wise for North Greenville. They've been able to keep that low, only 5 team fouls, and Right now it's Jackson that has the most at 2. See if Harris can give Limestone the lead. Can't do it. High rebound will go to Tate. 20 seconds left in the first half. North Greenville, see if they hold it for the final shot. Brooks just past the half-court stripe, gets a screen set by Tate. Brooks drives in, bobbles it, 5 seconds to shoot. He gets it to Coakley. Coakley over to Brooks for a long 3, good! Good way to rebound after starting the game with shooting 18% from the floor. Brooks drops the 3-pointer home. And at the half, North Greenville will take a 3-point lead into the locker room, 23-20 over Limestone.
Gray, looking at the stat sheet, not a single player on the board here at double digits. And the same thing in rebounds. Nobody had double digits in rebounds at halftime.
Now only a second made 3 will give North Greenville the lead as the Crusaders able to out-rebound Limestone 22-17. Let's see if they can keep that up in the second half when we come back here on the North Greenville Sports Network. Don't go away. North Greenville leading 23-20.
take all balls. That's the ball.
Welcome back to Hayes Gymnasium here as classes starting next week here at North Greenville, January the 10th, I believe. And we'll be here for a doubleheader against Southern Wesleyan, start off your school year right. And after your first day of classes, come on down to the Hayes Gymnasium here at the bottom of the hill, just down the service road from the dining hall as the construction continues on the new baseball field here at North Greenville. The gravel getting put down, and I believe the artificial turf will be next. So a few changes going on here at North Greenville. And here's the way this game looks right now as we get ready to start the second half. North Greenville leading 23-20, courtesy of DJ Brooks with a buzzer beater 3 to end the half. Brooks finishing that half with 5 points and 3 rebounds. Burchett leads the team, though, with 9 points and 7 rebounds. For Limestone, it's Hairston who's gotten up to 7 points and 3 rebounds, but he's only 1 of 6 from beyond the arc. Cold shooting, rivaling the temperatures outside here at the gym. North Greenville only 32% from the floor, Limestone 25.9. 4 for 12 from beyond the arc for the Saints, 2 for 8 for North Greenville, 50% on free throws, 2 of 4 made, and 5 of 6 for North Greenville. Mentioned before we went to break, North Greenville out-rebounding the Saints by 5, 22-17. North Greenville losing the turnover battle, though, 7-5. And now hopefully we can squeeze in a quick look at the conference standings here as Barton leading the way, still undefeated at 5-0. Mount Olive also undefeated at 4-0. Then King with 4-2, Lees McRae 2-2, Belmont Abbey down there at 3-3, and a tie with Limestone at 3-3. Then it's Emmanuel and Erskine both 2-3, and two teams still searching for their first conference win of the season. North Greenville 0-4, Southern Wesleyan 0-5. Also going on tonight, no other men's basketball games going on tonight here in the conference. So that'll pick back up Tuesday with Emmanuel and Erskine. We're underway here in the second half. North Greenville starting us off. Let's see if they can mirror their performance to start off the first half, getting the first bucket. As Brooks has it here over the top of the circle, drives in the free throw line, will put up a one-handed floater, rims it out, no good, and Harris with the rebound. Dave, what'd you think of that first half? Both teams really struggling to find the basket, going on long scoring droughts.
Yeah, they really were, and I can't really put much on the defense. It was just poor shooting. It just seems like the ball's got too much air in it. But both teams are playing with the same ball, so I don't know.
And another missed 3 there. Macoumba Kane wide left to the right. Or wide, listen to that, wide to the left.
And another clock problem. Now 29 showing on the shot clock. I'm going to take it down to 26.
Clock reset once again. Score still the same from when we started the half. Here's Burchett going to try and break it open with a 3. Does. A little bit of a down night for Burchett, but he's got 12 now after putting up 27 last time out against Lees McRae. Here comes Limestone back the other way. Good spin move underneath. Jumper up and in good by Cole. So both teams get their first buckets of the half.
And the Crusaders are happy to trade 3 for 2.
And here's Brooks up top, surveying the landscape. North Greenville's done a great job possession-wise, and as soon as I say that, they turn it over. Here's Sims on the right side. Back over to Hairston for 3. Long 3. In and out, no good. 1 for 7 for Hairston. Well, we're looking at the stat sheet before the game started, and it said that he made a lot of 3s as here comes Coakley right back with 1. But back to Hairston for a moment. The stat sheet for Limestone said he attempted a lot of 3s. Did it say that he made them?
Yes, he made a lot of 3s.
So here's Cole right side. He'll give it up top. Sims after North Greenville starting off with a 6-2 run. And a 3 in and out, no good from Limestone. Offensive board, though, with Sims. He'll bring it outside of the circle and back to Hairston, and the Saints will reset things. Hairston to the right, trying to go over to Kane for 3. That is in and out. Rebound, Brooks. Rebound number 5 for Brooks for the game. 2 subs lining up in front of the scores table for the Saints. Brooks over to the right side, hands it up top. Moore, screen set by Coakley, gets around it. Moore, fade away on the left, in and good.
Good news for the Crusaders now. Their shooting percent in the second half is up pretty good.
And a 31-22 lead, not too shabby either. Largest lead of the game at 9 for North Greenville. Hairston, right side, gives it up top, has Cole there. He'll go back right and hand it off Hairston. Hairston brings it all the way around the circle and hands it off Sims. Sims from the left, fires it out for three from Cole. That's short, no good. Brooks with his second straight rebound. DJ Brooks having a whale of a game. 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 points.
Harris that time was frustrated. He mistimed his jump on that rebound. He hit the rim twice.
Here comes Coakley underneath, matched up one-on-one. Instead kicks it back out to Burchett. Pumps on the three and instead will dump it off to Brooks. Under 10 to shoot though for Brooks as they'll drive in from the left. And an offensive foul, might be an illegal screen set there by Roderick Howell for his second foul.
Here in the game for Limestone's number 1, TJ Shepard. And number 5,
Shepard rotating back in for Limestone. The Saints suddenly find themselves down by 9. We're only down by 3 at the start of the half. 8-2 run now to start off this half as here comes Hairston from the corner. No good. And Hairston moves to 1 and 8 on 3-pointers. Brooks breaking free. Fires it over right side Coakley. Coakley back out to Brooks as he thought about the 3 and pulled it back. Bounce pass to Howell underneath. Howell. Cut off from Brooks and we'll get it back to Brooks as he's got a handful of Shepard. Burchett left side. Now he has under 10 to shoot. Burchett takes a step underneath, gets it to Hop, in and out.
Foul call number 14, Jaquan Simmons.
Burchett at the line, can't make a first free throw. I've seen Fish do that too, you know. That free throw is pulled a big old nope. As here's Burchett. Good on the second one though, so it's a 10-point lead for North Greenville. See if Limestone can once again find the bucket as they're on a 3+ minute scoring drought yet again. Over to Hairston left side. He'll drive into lane, kick it out. 3 on the way from Sims up top, and he hits it. Timeout Limestone with 15:26 to play. That will leave the Saints with 2. Well, I guess that's a good strategy call there by Coach Scott. Get a timeout called before the under 15 and run about 30 seconds off and clock will stop again. So North Greenville picking it up to almost 38% from the floor. They're 11 of 29. Limestone still 9 of 35, but 5 of 19 from beyond the arc as still no Saint has managed to hit double digits. And for North Greenville, the only Crusader who has is Burchett, and he's 2 rebounds away from yet another double-double. And we'll keep an eye on DJ Brooks because his numbers are starting to increase. Now he's 1 for 8 from the floor, but he's 1 of 3 from beyond the arc, 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. And Brooks might be able to do some fancy footwork here in the second half of this 15 minutes that are left. Only 2 Crusaders have not scored that have seen the floor. One is Jackson and the other is Kirkpatrick. As here comes Brooks over the right side. He'll hand it off Burchett. They'll swing it around the left side of the circle and pick up Coakley. Coakley, Howell, now Moore. Still over the left side. Back underneath to Howell. Fouled on the shot. So he'll head to the line for 2 shots.
Foul call number 14, Jaquan Sims.
Foul on Sims for his 3rd.
Yeah, I thought they were going to call out on Harris. Would have been his 3rd.
Donovan Harris sitting there at 2 fouls. as Howell misses the first free throw. Quite a rebounding presence he has there for Limestone at 6'7", as he has 7 of his team's 19 rebounds. And Harris, even though he didn't get the foul called on him, he is headed to the bench. Howell good on the second one to make it 33-25. Now Shepard has it as he brings it across into front court. He'll go right side to Goldston, now back to Shepard. Shepard getting a screen set, fires it over to the left side. Sims back up top, 3 on the way from Goldston. Wide right, no good. Scramble for the loose ball, picked up by Kane, and here comes a right side 3, no good from Shepard. Another offensive board for the Saints. Swinging around, Kane has it, kicking into the corner. Goldston now right side, and here comes a, nope, thought it was going to be a 3 from Sims. Instead, he'll drive in for 2 and off the glass and in. The 10th made field goal of the game for Limestone. Makes it 33-27. Clock will stop with the next dead balls. We're under 15, and see if we have it here.
Foul call number 23, Makumba Kane.
Foul called against Kane there for Limestone, and this will be our under 15. So Kane with his first foul, 14:23 to go. 33-27, North Greenville leads. And I'll tell you what, we'll take a break with them and bring you back for the rest of the second half here on the North Greenville Sports Network.
Out of aisle west of the North Greenville campus is the Quiet Bed and Breakfast. The Inn on Tiger Meadow will make your stay in Tigerville memorable and make you want to stay longer. The Inn on Tiger Meadow, a proud sponsor of North Greenville Athletics.
Welcome back to Hayes Gymnasium. 33-27, North Greenville leading Limestone in search of their first conference win of the season, trying to improve to 1-4 on the year. Limestone trying to get back above the 500 mark in their conference record, sitting at 3-3. North Greenville with the ball here in the hands of Burchett over on the left side. He'll pass over to Brooks. Brooks drives into the lane, fires it right side. Coakley wants the 3. In and out, no good. Little time to shoot. Howell with the rebound, though. Gets the foul, and he'll go to the line for 1 more.
Yeah, great play by Howell that time. Muscling that ball back up. It had 2 guys hanging all over, 1 on each arm, but he still managed to muscle it in. That was a good play.
It was. Second foul against Makumba Kane for Limestone, and he heads to the bench. See, Howell tonight 3 of 4 from the line. As a team, 7 of 10 for NGU. Doesn't get it. Limestone takes off down the far side with Hairston around the screen of Harris, cuts it back underneath him, and fires it over to Shepard. Shepard fires it out right side, Golston. Now in the hands of Sims. Sims back to Shepard, and outside the circle once again, right, Golston moving left, hands it to Hairston, sets a screen for him, under 5 to shoot now as they kick it out to Sims. Sims gonna drive, put it up, blocked by Howell. Defensive stand there by Roderick. Howell gives it back to North Greenville. Handoff here to Moore, coming right to left. Burchett over to Coakley, left wing. Back up top of the key, Howell, now Brooks. Shot clock down to 10. Brooks up top still, hand it right side, Burchett. Burchett fires it underneath to Howell. 5 to shoot. Howell tries the jumper, in and out again. That right-hand goal is being very unfriendly tonight. 13 minutes to play here in the second half. Shepard over on the right side for Limestone will fire it up Goldston now trying to get underneath the Harris back into the game. In and good around Howell for Harris.
Number 42, Donovan Harris.
4 points on the night for Harris. And it's 35-29. Brooks over to the right side, runs into Coakley and gets it back to him. Coakley wants the three again, too strong. Rebound into the hands of Sims. Sims hands off to Hairston, who runs it into front court. Both teams stacking up subs as Hairston falling down, fires it to Golston, back over to the left side for Shepard. Shepard still on the left wing, trading back and forth with Sims. As now Shepard drives in the free throw line, backdoor pass over to Hairston. 5 to shoot, he'll try the three. Misses it, but he's fouled. Never ever want to foul the guy shooting three.
His first.
Yeah, the referee has indicated 3 free throws too, I believe.
And the first foul against DJ Brooks will put Hairston on the line for 3 shots. First one short, no good. Limestone as a team averaging just under 60% from the charity stripe and no good on the second one.
Yeah, could you believe that?
Jackson.
Missing 2 free throws.
Here in the game for Limestone, number 22.
Especially with his shooting percentage, that's very uncharacteristic.
Yeah, Hairston, 7 points tonight, 4 rebounds, but remember he's second in the conference with 19.9 averaging per game. Able to hit the third one though, so it's 35-30. North Greenville's starting to get another scoring drought. They're 2 minutes into it, haven't scored since 14:01 left to play. And a offensive foul, blocking foul against Brooks. Or no, it's against Jackson.
His third, team third.
And I think that was the third foul against Jackson, and it is. So Limestone, beneficiary of another foul call, can cut the lead to a single possession once more. Here comes Limestone to the basket, rolled in and good. From Walter Cole to cut it to a 3-point lead. Tate trying to feed it through underneath the Burchett. Alley-oops it in, good. It's being real choosy at that end, rotting the roll or not. Bounce pass right side to pick up Hairston for Limestone. He'll bring it around Harris on the screen up top, fling it back to Cole. Cole over to the right side, and he'll pick up Shepard over there. Shepard drives in the free throw line, puts up a one-handed floater, in and out, no good. Harris gets his on rebound, and Tate hacks him on the arm.
Foul call number 3, Kobe Tate, his second.
And Tate picks up his second foul. 14th foul against NGU will put Harris to the line. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Gets the first one. Try for 2, no short. Offensive board though to Cole, so this might pay off for Limestone. Hairston has it outside the circle, gets double screen set, gets around to both, drives in, and able to find the gap in between 3 defenders, and it's 37-35. Hairston now up 2, he's hit 10 on the night. Jackson over to Burchett, left side, as the scoring drought starting to rear up again for North Greenville. Here comes Burchett, and a tough angle shot. Pushes the lead back to 4 as we approach the halfway point of the second half. Harris on the left side of the circle, looking for help underneath. Goes underneath, and Cole has it. Here comes Hairston up top, around Harris on the screen. Flings it back up to Kane. Back left to Shepard. Shepard in motion to Cole. Right side Harris, under 10 to shoot. Here comes Hairston, has it stripped away from behind, picked up by Cole, puts it up, misses it short, gets his own rebound, and a foul called on the rebound.
Foul call for number 4, Daniel Burchett. His first.
Burchett picks up his first foul, and this was not a shooting foul, so inbound coming up for the Saints.
And number 22, Roger Howell.
Howell and Moore will come back in here for North Greenville during this dead ball stoppage.
Limestone is number 14, Jaquan Sims.
And here we go. Inbound over to Hairston. Had to pull back the quick three. Instead, we'll fling it up to Shepard. Shepard over to the left side for Sims as we are halfway through the second half. Hairston. Offensive foul called there against Harris.
His third.
Picks up his third. This will take us to the under 10 timeout. North Greenville leading by 4, 39-35. Take a break with them and bring it back for the final 10 minutes left here of the second half here on the North Greenville Sports Network.
Welcome back to the North Greenville Sports Network. A couple statistics coming up. Daniel Burchett, 17 points tonight, leading the Crusaders. Hairston with 10, leading the Saints.
Burchett still 2 rebounds away from that double-double. Hairston needs some help. He needs 6 more to reach that mark, as under 10 minutes down, 10 minutes to go here. North Greenville in a 4-point lead. Moore looking to Howell underneath, has it stripped away, gets it back. Bounce pass away to Moore. 10 to shoot, though, as they pass out to Brooks up the top of the circle. 5 to shoot. Brooks steps into a 3, drains it. Man. He bombed one that gave North Greenville the lead at the end of the first half, and Brooks, he's got 11 now. Shepard on the right side. He'll go over left. Hairston wants the 3, and he got it. I'll put Hairston at 13 on the night. Teams trade threes. We're back where we started with a 4-point gap. Here's Burchett up top after getting the pass from Moore. Will go over to Brooks right side. Screen set by Howell. Brooks again. No on the 3. Limestone back the other way. They got 4 points to make up. 8:43 to do it. Hairston over to the right side. Handoff motion left side. Shepard. Harris sets a screen again. Here comes Shepard down the middle. Slings it back to Harris. Up and in good. 2-point lead now for North Greenville at 42-40. North Greenville led by as much as 10 this half. As here's Howell over to Brooks. Brooks, Burchett in the corner. Not enough room to shoot. Under 10 to shoot, though, on the clock. Now under 5. Here comes Burchett. Contact and the foul. They catch number 14, Jaquan Sims. They do. And that's his 4th foul. Sends Burchett to the line here. First one up, good for Burchett.
Leader of the game for Limestone is number 5, Montrell Goldston.
And Goldston's going to come back on for the Saints. They give Sims a rest with those 4 fouls. Burchett hits them both, and it's 44-40. North Greenville up 2, 8 minutes to go. Pass over the left side for Hairston. Back right, Shepard. They trade it back and forth. Shepard back over to Hairston, left side. Steps his way inside, now flings it back out to Goldston. Up top has Kane. Shepard over back to Hairston for 3. In and out, no good. Out of bounds off of North Greenville, and not sure who touched it. It looked like it was off the big hand of Kane, and it is North Greenville ball. Brooks across the half-court stripe. Try and send Burchett in motion as Brooks heads that way over to the left wing. Hands it up top. Howell now back over to the right side for Burchett. Burchett, Brooks. Moore, he's over there on the left side. Coakley sets a screen for him. Moore one arms it into the corner, and a foul from behind. No, a travel against Brooks.
Here in the game for Limestone, number 22, Walter Cole.
Cole's going to come back in for Limestone. Saints inbound it here, down by 4. High pass over the left side, hauled in by Shepard. Shepard's going to try and drive into the lane. I'll go up against Howell, miss it short. Scramble for the ball, a lot of contact. Here comes Limestone, still nothing doing there from Cole. And the rebound will go to Burchett for rebound number 9. Brooks gets around the defender, keeps control of the ball, gives it to Coakley. Coakley bobbled it and hands it right back to him. Brooks still with it for NGU, 15 to shoot. Gives it to Burchett, left wing, 10 to shoot. Burchett drives in, tries to right-hand it in, he does. Burchett, once again, leading the Crusaders. We're now at 21 points for Burchett. Here's Harris in the lane, looking for help, nowhere to go as he flings it back up to Hairston. Hairston over to the right side for Goldston, 3 ball, in and out, no good. Cole gets her own rebound, kicks it out for Goldston, a second chance. Still nothing doing on that 3. And Brooks goes up for the rebound. Whistle and a foul called. Who's it on?
Number 12, Quez Clayton.
And it is on Quez Clayton. That's number 12 for Limestone. And they're at 17 fouls, so the single bonus will be a 1-and-1 from here on out for North Greenville. Brooks to the line. North Greenville 9 for 13 from the charity stripe tonight, and Brooks himself still perfect, 2 for 2.
Correction on the last foul. The call was on number 22, Walter Cole. That's his second, team 7.
Correction on the fouls on Walter Cole, 22, not 12.
Sims. And number 3, Eddie Hunt.
So 1-and-1 here for Brooks. First one up, good. Seven-point lead. Dave, you think it's going to be a free throw type of game?
Either that or it's going to come down to these long threes at the end of the game.
Brooks hits them both, and it's 48-40.
Crusaders number 1, Danico Jackson.
And Danico Jackson, he'll check back in. As we're under 6 minutes to go, see if North Greenville can hang on for that first conference win. Pass over left side, Hairston wants the 3. Got it. Hairston's 3 for 11 from beyond the arc. Limestone is a team, now 7 of 26. And just like that, it's a 5-point ball game again. Jackson looking for help on the left wing, can't go to Moore behind him. Will instead go to Coakley. Limestone with a blanket defense, 3 defenders forward, 2 hanging back. Under 10 to shoot here for Coakley. He'll drive in. Tries the jumper from the left side, hits it. A little 2-pointer there for Coakley. They'll give him 8 points on the night. Shepard approaching the top of the key for Limestone. Gets around 1 defender. Flings it out over into the corner for Goldston. Goldston up top has Sims, and now back to Golston, over to Hairston. Long three, no good, too strong. Offensive board though for Limestone. Here comes Shepard, no good, but a foul called on the shot.
Gray, at the top of the show, we mentioned how many threes Limestone attempted this year, and by the players leading that category. I think they're going to try a lot of threes now, since they tried a lot in the past. Look for the threes to start raining from the Saints.
And we have hit our under 5 timeout, so barring any team called timeouts, we will be clean to the end. Limestone still with 2 timeouts. North Greenville with 3 here in a 7-point ball game. North Greenville leading 50-43.
We should also take this opportunity to thank our viewers for joining us tonight. Got a wonderful crowd here. With school not back in session yet, there's a really nice crowd. It was a good crowd for the women's game today too.
That's right. Crowd really started filing in about halfway through the third quarter of the women's game. Unfortunately, was not able to win that. North Greenville fell by 20 to Limestone. They'll be back in action Wednesday, part of a doubleheader against Southern Wesleyan. The guys team for North Greenville, they will have a Monday afternoon matchup, a non-conference game, 5 p.m. tip-off against Pensacola Christian here at Hayes. Limestone will be back at home as they take on Belmont Abbey. The men's team will be off a whole week until they take on Belmont Abbey on the 13th, 4 p.m. tip-off. I believe our broadcast schedule will be covering that Pensacola Christian game, so can't make it out here to Hayes. Tune in here on the North Greenville Sports Network, youtube.com, as we will bring that one to you live starting at 5. And then we have men's volleyball. I think that's our first men's volleyball game of the season, Tuesday, the day following on Tuesday night. Speaking of men's volleyball, as more on them after this free throw. It's good from Shepard. Dave, do you know who they're playing tonight to kick off the season? I think they're starting.
Did I see that schedule, Ohio State?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
It says Ohio State. They are the defending national champions for men's volleyball. As Shepard hits them both, and it's 50-45. So how about that? Starting off the season on the road in Columbus, Ohio, at the house of the defending national champions at the Ohio State University.
Well, let's hope the volleyball doesn't turn into a football game.
Under 5 to go. North Greenville trying to hang on for the first conference win of the season. Brooks over on the left side with 5 to shoot. At the top of the circle, Brooks gonna hurl it up again. He hit it.
DJ Brooks for 3.
Don't make a habit out of it, but okay.
DJ Brooks up to 13 points now, looks like.
53-45. Let's see if Limestone can answer. Golston on the right side will give it to Shepard. Shepard drives in. He's going to try and float it up over Howell. Does so. Good shot there by Shepard.
DJ Shepard with the layup.
53-47. 4 minutes to go. There's Brooks over on the left side. He'll give it to Howell. Now to Burchett. Coakley. Moore over on the left side. Approaching 10 to shoot. Moore back to Howell. Burchett again still on the right side. Burchett drives in. 5 to shoot. Stripped of it. Ball loose. Picked up by Limestone, and will turn it over before the shot clock violation. Hairston up top, drives in for the long 2, no good. Put back, also no good. Still a fight for it underneath the basket. Brooks keeps it alive. That was Eddie Hunt missing the second chance.
Great Crusader defense under the rim that time.
Approaching the 3 minute to go mark as Burchett and Coakley here over here on the right side. They have Howell up top. Brooks over on the left. A 6-point lead here for North Greenville. 3 minutes to go, under 10 to shoot.
Under 3 minutes, the Crusaders definitely need points right now.
Here comes Burchett. He'll put it up with the right hand. No good. Gets his own rebound, though. Hacked on the arm from behind. And North Greenville mentioned they have a one-on-one from here on out. That's the 8th team foul against Limestone.
On the shot, number 5, Montrell Golston. His second, team 8. Daniel Burchett, the line for 2.
Burchett to the line for, well, no, they'll go ahead and give him 2 shots. And Burchett good on the first one.
Yeah, that's point number 22 on the night for Burchett.
Number 23, Akuma.
Leading all scorers.
And Coach Lister really trying to build this team around Burchett, I feel like now, after losing a lot of your offense. Jai Jinks is gone. Miguel Reyes Cartagena graduated, so trying to really find a cornerstone to build this team around, and Burchett looks to be that piece right now, as he's a junior, so still one more year after this season. 55-47, 8-point ball game, but Limestone, if they can get the 3-game going again, that can evaporate in a hurry. Shot missed there from Shepard. Howell with the rebound. Limestone, realistically, no fouls to give, unless they hope North Greenville misses the first one. As Coakley going to try and milk the clock, and timeout called by North Greenville. On 13 to shoot. That'll be the first called timeout of this half by North Greenville. Now each team left with 2 timeouts apiece.
Under 200 seconds to go now. The Crusaders are probably going to go into conservative mode. And Limestone's probably going to have to go into the shoot the 3 mode.
And I think that's a good call, because they've been a lot colder than they have been hot. They started the game hot, but they haven't really been able to establish that rhythm that we saw in the first few minutes of the game.
With all the stats coming in with the 3-pointers for Limestone, 7 for 27 at 25.9% is really surprising to me. I expected a lot higher percentage than that. I expected to see a lot of threes early in the game, and they didn't come. Been great defense on both teams, both sides, really.
So we're ready for action. Once again, 2:19 to go. North Greenville ball, 13 seconds to shoot though. Brooks over the right side, he'll give it to Burchett. Burchett, pass tipped out of bounds off the hands of Cole. So now 7 seconds to shoot. They try to find Howell, pass tipped. And another whistle.
Foul call number 3, Eddie Hunt.
And a Limestone foul against Eddie Hunt.
Team 9.
His first foul, be 9th team foul against Limestone though, so one more, and North Greenville's in the double bonus day. 1-1 here for Howell, Roderick Howell at the line. Able to get the first one.
Limestone with 15 total fouls in the game tonight.
Howell hits them both, and it's 57-47. Rolling inbound, Brooks forces Limestone to pick it up. Start the clock here. Pass over to the left side, Sims steps in, now steps back out and gets it to Cole. Cole back out to Sims, Cole again, he'll launch the 3. No good, Howell jumping for that rebound. He's got the hops tonight. Under 2 minutes to play. North Greenville with a 10-point lead, that's their largest of the game. Brooks over to the right side of the circle, he'll cut it back up top. Coakley well covered over there by Kane. North Greenville trying to chew up that clock as they got 10 to shoot. Brooks trying to draw the contact, 5 to shoot. Gives it to Coakley. Coakley gonna launch a 3. Off the front rim, no good, but that's gonna leave Limestone with less than 90 seconds. Over to the right side for Cole. Cole steps in, kicks it out to Sims. Sims back inside the circle, now back out to Hairston. Limestone taking their time, they need some points here as Hairston over to Cole for 3. No good. Offensive board though to Hunt in the trap, gets out of it to Cole. Cole along the baseline, kicks it back to Hunt for 3 again. Drains that one with 1 minute to go.
And there's the Limestone threes going up now.
With only a minute to go, could it be too little too late? And a timeout. I think it's a timeout anyway.
Now foul call
Hairston.
on Hairston.
His first, team 10.
Be his first foul. And Limestone's at 10, team foul, so 2 shots for the final minute here as Brooks at the line. Able to get the first one. These free throws now very important as Brooks the guy you want at the line if you're North Greenville, as he is perfect so far.
Yeah, with Brooks' free throw, I call that nail number 1. This is nail number 2 coming here.
He got it. 59-50. Triple fives up on the scoreboard. That'll start the clock. North Greenville trying to press against the ball, and Burchett called for the foul. That was barely a push, if any, but that'll be the second foul against Burchett. And this will put Limestone in the 1-1, and Cole at the line.
Entering the game for Limestone is number 42, Donovan Harris.
Let's see if Harris or Cole can get some points for line free points as he gets one. Short on the second one, rebound to go to Burchett as Burchett picks up his 11th rebound and Limestone forced a foul. So Burchett once again in the double-double ranks, 23 points with a chance to add to that here. 10 rebounds for Burchett. Brooks is knocking on the door if he can get 2 more rebounds in these final 48 seconds. Burchett tonight from the line 5 of 6. Well, make him 5 of 7.
You're an expert broadcaster, Gray. You shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I know. Hits the second one, though, so 60-51. Limestone taking it quickly. See if they pull up outside the arc over to the right side. Cole's going to launch at 3. Too strong, no good. Burchett had the rebound knocked away from him. Limestone keeps it alive. They got to launch another 3. They do. That one's too strong. And here's Coakley with the rebound. And let's see if he gets it away to Brooks. He does. Limestone does not elect to foul yet. North Greenville will have to take one more shot as there's 20 seconds left in the game. Brooks trying to get around the defender, does so. Now just trying to play keep away at this point. 15 seconds to go. Brooks backs it up to half court. 10 seconds to go. Going to be a good night in Tigerville as North Greenville looks to pick up their first conference win of the season as Brooks will heave it, miss it short, and we'll turn it back over to Limestone with a second and a half left. Limestone will inbound it, and that will put this on ice. North Greenville picks up their first conference win of the season in men's basketball here at home. They will improve to 4-7 overall, 1-4 within the Conference Carolinas. Limestone falls to 7-9 overall, 3-4 within the Conference Carolinas. Certainly hope you can join us this coming Monday at 5 p.m. Solo broadcast for us. Non-conference matchup against Pensacola Christian. 5 p.m. tip-off for that one. As what a game. North Greenville able to take the lead at half and keep it and stay in front of Limestone. A 9-point win here for NGU. From the floor, North Greenville picked it up. At one point, they were shooting 18% from the floor. That increased to 42.9% compared to 29 for Limestone. They just got colder and colder as the game wore on. 6 of 16 from beyond the arc for North Greenville. 8 for 32 for Limestone. They put up 32 three-pointers. 7 of 13 from the free throw line compared to North Greenville's 18 to 23. Crusaders able to out-rebound 38-35. Once again, North Greenville loses the turnover battle, 12-6. Daniel Burchett leads all Crusaders with 24 points and 11 rebounds. And Hairston leads all Saints with 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Now time to announce our Moser Greer player of the game. Dave, you had a little bit of time to look over these numbers, and who you like?
Well, I like Daniel Burchett, but it's almost expected out of him. So I'm looking for the player that actually seemed to put out the most, and that was DJ Brooks for the Crusaders with 15 points tonight, 3 for 6 from the three-point range, and 3 for 11 from the field goal area. And I think I'm going to have to nominate DJ Brooks tonight.
I like it. DJ Brooks, your Moser Greer player of the game. And how about that 6 for 6 from the free throw line? You take those away, and this game's a lot more interesting with only a 3-point gap between these two teams. So Brooks, he had a good stat line early, and he kept it up. 15 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. And so that is your impact performance tonight for North Greenville. We'll be back with you Monday afternoon. Pensacola Christian in the house here at Hayes for a non-conference matchup against North Greenville University at 5 p.m. So we'll put a bow on this one and head to the house. And this has been a good night for basketball here for Hayes. Unfortunately, the ladies unable to get the win tonight, but North Greenville able to bounce back in the men's game. And that will do it for us from Hayes Gymnasium. We'll be back with you Monday afternoon. So for myself, Grace Ellen, for Dave Parson, for Alan Cahaley producing, this has been the North Greenville Sports Network.